So my production was, so I'm doing a music video, and it's like an indie music video about a girl who's in a big city. So I've kind of based it off Brighton, and it's to do with she's alone in this big city by herself, and it's the whole point of her trying to like grow and develop to be like happy on her own. And it's all to do with like kind of the lyrics do hint at like certain things of being alone, but it's the whole point of just her struggling at the start of being like in this massive city all alone by herself, and then slowly trying to get better and be comfortable with like going around places by herself and like not needing other people. And I was just trying to see how I could develop off of that like kind of brief idea, really.
So do you have the song in mind?
Yeah, so I'm doing it's a song called Seagull by King Cruel. So it's a bit of like I don't know how to explain it. It's the only way I can say is like it sounds dreamy, if that makes sense. Like it's not like the lyrics are very like you can hear the lyrics very well. It's very like kind of like that kind of like fairyland type of feel to it. Like it's kind of like a vivid noise instead of like a proper like loud song in your ear.
Well, I reckon if it's a bit almost a bit like floaty.
I
reckon for that what you want to do is purposely slightly, not by too much, but slightly overexpose everything.
Okay, yeah.
Only ever so slightly, just as a thought in that end.
Because we're talking about that. So my whole idea with this production is I'm going to use the camcorder, but like they're going to use like DV tape. So obviously when you use like DV tapes, it's all a bit scratchy and all a bit, like with the motion of the camera, it's all a bit wavy to give it that sort of like. Is it like it wouldn't be euphoric? Would it? What's the?
Not nostalgic.
No, kind of, but it's kind of like. It seems as you watch it like it's a memory instead of like as if it's happening in the time. It's kind of like the switch between like. At the beginning, it's not going to start with the song. It's like a bit of a monologue of like something that's happening that's not going to be in that camcorder. It's going to be shot with a normal camera, as if it's happening in that time.
You could even do something a bit like, have you watched like the music video for like Mockingbird by Eminem, where like he's just watching like the projection of it?
Yeah,
so it could be something like that.
Because that's what I was also going to follow along with, is that there would hopefully be a shot of like, because I've got this old like VHS TV, so I'd like put the card into really that. Cool, instead of obviously actually having it on the TV, I'd obviously get like a green screen bit, just like put over it or something like that. So it's kind of like it would start with that, so it would just seem sort of like either like a story or just an old memory that someone shot from like a friend point of view or something like that. But it's just kind of difficult to develop it though, because I already have, like you said, like a really like good idea of how I want it to look. And, like I kind of want to base, my big thing was colours. So like because I'm doing a music video, there's obviously no words to like express emotion. So I was kind of trying to deal off like what can I use colour wise in terms of not like editing, but like actual like the sky, for instance, to make it seem like how the mood shifts from being sad to like happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how to do it, because obviously you could do like the sky, but
you could. It depends like how far like fictional you want to go, because you can either film it to make it look old, as I or you can edit that footage on top of it, so the footage which like has been recorded has like some like poppy or sort of colour, so the sky might be pink at one point. That sort of stuff, you know.
But yeah, no, that's the basis of my idea though. But I don't know how to develop it. That's my problem. Like, because it's a music video and it's quite short. There's not a lot of like, I don't know, there's not a lot of like a story I can tell within that short of a time, because it's like a 3-minute long song, so it's like I can't tell this big story of this girl. Like it's kind of got but it's kind of, I want it to be over like multiple days. Like it's not just one day of her feeling like bad to then feeling like really happy. It's kind of over a period of time, like within weeks or months. And that's like, how do I do that without it making it seem a bit tacky, or like kind of like the transition between days? I don't know how to make that seem not tacky. Like just,
I mean, you can do it quite subtly with like different outfits maybe. But
yeah, that's what I was trying to say though.
Like, and did you say you're going to film it in Brighton?
Yeah. So there's a lot of like scenery situations. Like I want to use, because the song is Seagull. Like obviously they they have like aquariums usually like by the seafront. I want to go in there and have like a nice like silhouetting shot with. Do you know how they have them big tanks, and you just have that that? But that's really my only like big location idea of actually.
Lighting in aquariums is always a bit funny though, because you got to think about the fish. So
that's the thing. That's the thing I was worried about.
Yeah. No, that's the only one. That's the only thing I would probably consider. I mean, you could always fake the aquarium if you like, and just get a silhouette of her in front of a green screen.
That's what I thought about doing.
But and then just putting that in, I guess would also work. But yeah, no, I can't really think of.
That's what I was saying.
How else you do it, to be honest.
Because I'm trying to think of other stuff I asked.
But there again, if you film it on a VHS, the footage isn't meant to look fantastic, really.
That's the whole point of it.
So you probably could just get away with it on that.
It's kind of like, weirdly shot as if it was like when back in the day when they used to just record all the time on them. It's like kind of like poorly filmed, but not that poor to the point where it's bad, but it's like
artistic.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to go for, and it's like kind of as you watch it seems a bit of a vlog, but isn't, because it's like it's kind of just you're just following this person as if you're just another person in the crowd, or like just another person in this scenario, just like overlooking it really. But
and have you thought about like aspect ratio at all? So you're going to do it quite like landscape, or you're going to do it like square?
So that it's going to be very like square. So that's how you can like kind of define the difference between the VHS and the normal camera. So I want the normal camera parts to be as the full size of it, maybe a bit boxier, but not. And then as it moves to the VHS, you can very much tell that it's been shot on a VHS.
Yeah.
But that's my only main concern is making it still look nice on that camera, because it's like
I think it can be done.
I think it can, but I feel like it's going to be like a tough choice. But I don't know.
Well, do you know what it is as well? If you want to make something look old, it's easier to use old equipment.
That's what
makes it look cheap. You're better off using actual cheap.
That's what I did. I went off and bought I literally bought a really old, I think it was like a Panasonic camera that uses them tapes, and it's like I know it's got really grainy quality to it. So, but it's with the hassle with that, it's downloading it to like computers and stuff, because you have to sit and watch through the entire footage and download it, and that's just going to be my main hassle, I reckon.
But I think I'm probably worth it.
Yeah, I think it will. But yeah, no, I think it's all good.
Does sound good.